kindergartners. Today is our very first science lesson. The unit we are starting is called Force Olympics. The lesson we are going to be completing this week is called Push and Pull. Today's checklist: review objectives, watch the lesson video, complete the assignment, click Mark as done on Google Classroom. Our objectives for today. Our content objective is I can identify machines that help people. Our language objective, I can explain how machines help people at home and school. The only materials you need today is your Chromebook, and we are going to get started. In this unit, you're going to see a lot of videos just like this one. And your job is to listen to what our friend named Doug is going to explain to us. Make sure you have your listening ears ready to go, and we are going to learn about machines.
Hi, it's Doug. Do you ever use your imagination? You know, your ability to make a picture in your mind. Well, one of the things I love to imagine is what the future will be like, especially to imagine what kinds of machines people might invent in the future. Now, take anything you don't like to do. For example, I don't really like to cook. Well, you can imagine a machine that could do all the cooking for you. It could use a frying pan. It could chop up any vegetables you need. That would be an awesome machine. Or imagine a machine that could bring all your dirty clothes to the laundry room for you. Or a machine that could pick up all your toys for you in your super messy room. That would be awesome. Maybe one day in the future, someone will invent a machine that does that. But you might not have thought about this. To people who lived a long time ago, you're living in the future. We have all kinds of machines today that people back then never had. Nearly all of the things we have around us today were made with the help of machines. Machines help make our shoes, and there's machines that help us build houses, and machines that help us make toys, and even machines that help us make food, like this chocolate bar. But a long time ago, to make any of these things, all of the work had to be done by hand. There was lots of hard work. Like if you wanted to make chocolate, you'd have to grind up the chocolate by hand like this. Or if you wanted to wash your clothes, you'd have to scrub the clothes by hand, pushing the soap back and forth. Or if you wanted to build something out of wood, you'd have to push and pull a saw back and forth. So grinding, scrubbing, pushing and pulling, we might call these the work words. We used to do these work words by hand, but now there are machines that do these work words for us. Like now, we don't have to scrub soap into clothes by hand, because washing machines scrub the clothes for us, spinning them around until they're all clean. Now, I have a question for you. I sent it to your teacher so that you can read it together.
All right, let's see what Doug's letter has to say. It says, what machines help people in your home or school? Can you think of any machines that help us?
Machines are all around us, but sometimes you don't realize it because most of them are big boxes where we can't see all the parts inside that are working. And machines just seem like magic, don't they? I mean, think about it. You just put dishes in a dishwasher, you hit a button, and poof, the dishes are clean. It's great. But it's not just poof. Inside every machine are parts that do work, just like if you were to do it by hand. Let's have a look inside a dishwashing machine. We'll see the view from a camera in there, so we can tell what happens. You see this? A dishwashing machine does work words too. It sprays water and spins, scrubbing the dishes clean. Or take this mixing machine, for example. This is a machine you use in the kitchen, like if you want to mix up the ingredients for a cake. You hit a button, and poof, the cake ingredients get mixed. But before there were mixing machines, you had to mix cake ingredients by hand, like this. This is a hand mixer. This took a long time, and it was a lot of work. You might get so tired, you even have to switch hands as you do it. Same for this. Do you know what this is? It's a drill, a machine for making holes in wood. But before this machine was invented, if someone wanted to put a hole in a piece of wood, you had to do it by hand with this thing. It's called a hand drill. Anytime you want a machine to do work for you, the machine has to have parts that can do the work words. A dishwashing machine has parts that can scrub. A mixer machine has parts that can mix. And a drill has parts that can drill. Now, say that you wanted to do something really big. Say you wanted to build a swimming pool in your backyard. What work words would you need to do in order to do something this big? Well, you're going to need to dig a big hole, right? And that means you have to move a lot of dirt from one place, down here in the ground, to another place up here in a pile. How long do you think it would take to dig a hole for a swimming pool if you had to do it all by hand?
All right, we are going to stop there and we are going to pick up on this activity tomorrow. All right, we learned about machines that help us each day at home or at school. Now, you are going to see 3 pictures on this slide. We have a washing machine, an ice cream cone, and a microwave. 2 of these pictures are machines that help us at home and at school. When you decide which 2 pictures are machines that help us, you are going to click in the middle of the circle and drag it to the 2 pictures that are machines that help us. When you're done, click Mark as Done on Google Classroom.